Okay, we've started. Alright, so good evening everyone. My name is Solstice of War 72, and this is not only a stream, but my first video that I'm going to do. I'm going to be playing Terra Invicta. This is an absolutely awesome grand strategy game. I think it qualifies as a 4X game as well. It is... I would think it's utterly unique within the industry, and I don't think it gets as much love as it could get. Now, this is going to be a multi-part series, and here, let me adjust the audio here real quick so I can kind of hear you guys a little bit better, and maybe it's not too overpowering. So, this is going to be a multi-episode series where I'm going to play as humanity first, but we're going to do a little bit of customization with that faction. So in Terra Invicta, to give you guys a brief rundown if you haven't played it, there's 7 different factions, 8 I suppose, including the aliens. Long story short, because I don't want to give too much away, especially for those who haven't seen this game before. Aliens come into the solar system in the year 2022, and 7 different factions form on Earth. These are not factions that are necessarily tied to a specific geographical location, but these 7 factions form in how to deal with the aliens arriving. We're going to take a rather classic approach, in my opinion, of the humanity first playthrough. Now, humanity first is utterly classic in terms of it's the xenophobe, destroy the alien scum kind of campaign. And that's always fun, but to be truthfully honest with you, I've never actually gotten to play through a full campaign of Terra Invicta. I've always gotten to roughly mid to late, and then kind of tapered off with whatever I was doing in life. But I want to actually complete a campaign, and I want to do it here with you guys. Well, anyone who feels like watching. I really hope you guys enjoy this. I think it's going to be kind of interesting, and, as I go through this, I'm also going to explain kind of what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. So, we're going to keep the difficulty probably around, let's, because I'm going to be talking a lot too, we're going to keep it on normal, but I'll add like a few caveats to make the game a little bit harder, even though it's going to be on normal difficulty. Caveat 1 is that I am going to do some, how do I say this? Interesting customizations to, or well, more like what do you call them? Like just adding additional difficulty. So I won't go for the United States, which is normally the United States and China are usually the two like two of the large things that you would try to do in the campaign. I'm going to try to do a humanity first that maintains itself Eurocentric. So we're going to stay as much as we can within the confines of Europe. But I'm going to add a few different little caveats to that, right? So microstates are going to be a play. And you guys are going to hear this quite a bit. This is a number of tips and tricks I got from another guy here on YouTube named Professor McKee. And I'll, tag him into the YouTube video that I put up about this. His videos are amazing. They detail so many tips and tricks on how to actually improve at this very complicated, very awesome game. And I can't recommend him enough, so that's Professor McKee. I would definitely go check him out. He'll be in the comments. Getting into it, first things first, what we're going to do is we're going to change the name of our faction. So we're not going to be Humanity First. It'll be Humanity First in parentheses, but we're going to do a little bit of a elite ball knowledge reference. Comment if you get it. We're going to do the Banner of the Red Hand. It's going to be more of a, kind of like a the goal isn't to be like a gigantic world-spanning power. It's to be more of, if the other six factions are mixtures of we have to defend Earth, we have to submit to the aliens, we have to ignore the aliens and just use turmoil to get an advantage, or we have to be alien subverted slaves, scum. Instead of being that, the banner of the red hand, humanity first. And just play through it. We're going to go with a lot of political intrigue, subterfuge, assassination, rebellions, economic warfare. We're going to try to maintain a base of power inside of Europe and expand, kind of like what we're going to likely try to do is try to get a hold of the European Union and expand the European Union throughout all of Europe. But it's not going to be like the, how do I phrase this? Homo neoliberal EU that we know of today. Rather, what we're going to be aiming to do is like an ultra-nationalistic, humanity first kind of EU. It's just a little bit of a twist. It's not necessarily unique, I would definitely say, but it's just something different to try. Let's see, faction leader name instead of let's see, let's go call it commander. Why not? Fleet name. Let's go with Red Hand Naval Ship, RHNS. Large ship names. Scary. Let's do. Ooh, let's see. Let's do famous ships for large ship names. Fighters for medium ships, and weapons for smalls. Yeah, that's good to me. Hab names, mountains. Yeah, European mountains. No, actually, European cities. Let's do cities. Hopefully they end up being European. So we're definitely going to do that. Now, we're not going to mess with all these settings right here. That's normally not what we do when we start. You can, I think, change the starting nation group without... No, okay, so that does disable achievements. My apologies. So we're not going to do that. But probably the most important one to... Most important things to do to choose whenever you start a campaign, Terra Invicta, is 100% to choose your starting council profession. It is utterly important to successfully, starting this Terra Invicta campaign. Because, like, okay, example. So you got all the different types of people, right? So, like, if you were to start with, say, double fixers, right? So you're going to be really good at subterfuge and intrigue. But a fixer is not necessarily as good as, say, a celebrity at being able to influence opinion inside of a country and take it over. And, we're starting as Humanity First. Humanity First is always kind of behind a lot of folk because they're one of the more extreme factions. So if you want to put it on like a spectrum of very far to the left or very far to the right, and I'm not necessarily meaning politically, I just mean in terms of extremist potential whenever you consider all 7 of the different starting faction, or the 7 factions inside Terra Invicta. Humanity First is on the extreme end. Extreme against Xenos, and then you'll have another faction, which I don't want to name yet. We'll meet them in game. And then on the other end, you've got this this other faction. They're extremely willing, to say the least, to help the aliens. And so, extremist factions typically are going to start out in a much lesser position, and so the better kind of starting councils you can get towards being able to influence a country is super key to being able to quickly get a hold of control nodes inside of a country to take it over. Starting in Europe especially is going to be difficult, because typically whenever you start in Europe, the academy, which is like Imagine if you took like a UN-based research organization, almost like a large-scale research organization, international in effort, and they have a very strong holding, typically upon start in Europe, and so we're going to have to break into that. And because we immediately have to break into that, it's not necessarily that we want to physically fight them, because they're someone who's is more in the neutral category, and so we don't want to make more enemies than we really have to, because we need to concentrate on the people that like the aliens, not the people who don't really care about them. And so in doing so, we're going to want to do something like, so I got one celebrity already, and then now we need something else. We need something else that'll also, like a celebrity, help us gain a foothold inside these countries, but also maybe can do a little bit of something different. Diplomat's not bad. Evangelist, never bad. Investigator, journalist, kingpin, officer, politician. Politician wouldn't be bad. Now that's a roll of the dice, because so politicians can be good because you can gain a government trait, which gives you more organizations to buy that are government based. However, if it rolls a place that we don't have, that might be a little difficult to deal with. Spy, tech mogul, tycoon. Tech mogul's good because it gives you some starting research, but it also gives you a decent little bit of persuasion to use. And I was thinking, it's either that or operative's not bad either. You know what? We're the banner of the red hand. We're the banner of the red hand. We're humanity first, baby. I need people who are gonna go stab people in the night. Right? Right? Okay. So we'll do an operative and a celebrity. It's like we bought out, I don't know, an operative. So an operative makes sense. Average spy, but can also influence inside of a location persuasion wise, I believe. Unless I'm misremembering, and I could be. It is what it is if I am. And you've got the classic celebrity, Billy Mays here, coming at you with a special TV offer to crush the aliens before they crush you. That's what we want. That's exactly what we want. Okay, so I think that should be everything on here. And like I said, I'm going to do a normal difficulty, because this is kind of my first campaign that I'm going to get all the way through. That's the plan. And this starts episode 1, the formation of the banner of the red hand. Oh no. Oh wait, okay, we're good. Sorry. Popped up for a moment like it was gonna cancel. I hope the stream recording is going well. I'm still pretty new to streaming. I mean, as you can tell, when you're gonna look at my YouTube or you're gonna look at my Twitch. There's no videos, and that's because it just started. My last videos, I had been playing Halo, but after doing a little bit more research on streaming, like trying to get better, and then talking with one of my brothers who also, he watches a bunch of streamers, more than I do. He recommended that I try to find a niche, and I love strategy games. I love stuff like, Terra Invicta. I think it's a really, really awesome one, and there was a number of other games I considered playing, like Hearts of Iron, Victoria 3, 4, some really, really good classics. But I decided I want to do Terra Invicta. I think all the Paradox titles are fantastic, but they have a lot of notoriety, but in a good way, right? They have a lot of good fame, and I think that Terra Invicta is awesome. It's a really well-made, well-designed, good, fun game, and it deserves a little bit more to hear. All right. All right, here we go. As a familiar sun rose on an unfamiliar universe, some of us saw wondrous possibility and all right, a UFO crash lands on Earth. over in Turkmenistan. Okay, good. It's not where it's gonna bug the shit out of me. And it's not somewhere terrible like China.
Reporting for duty, Carlo. The council has appointed you leader of our organization. I am
Nope.
Hans Castillo.
Thanks for your help. Investigate the alien crash. It's one of the #1 things to do when we start. Alright. So... Ooh. Alright, game, come on. Let's go to our council. Okay, so we need to recruit some people. So you recruit people over here with your influence, and we're going to need as much influence as fast as we possibly can. So we get a commando, so not enough persuasion. We need some more persuasion. A rebel. Rebel's not bad. He's got 6 persuasion there, but it's not quite what we're looking for. Actually, hold on. Let me check his stats. He's from Nigeria. Will join us in Beijing, China. Aware. Survivor. Affluent. Agitator. Ooh. Okay. What's his home country? Hometown, Nigeria? Oh, I don't give a shit. Enemy of the state in Nigeria? Okay. Fanatic. +5 loyalty. Oh my gosh. Okay, so he's super loyal. It gives us apparent loyalty. Turn counselor. Ah, see, okay, so one of the problems that he has, he's got some really good missions in here, but he doesn't have the ability to take places. So we could, I mean, like, he's got some good stuff going for him, but not enough. Kingpin from China. Criminal. Sociopath. Security. Suspicious? Okay. He's not bad. Probably gonna save up the money because we're gonna need a... Okay. Opinion leader. Ooh, that's not good. That's not bad. Demanding. Veteran. Okay, so this guy's pretty good because he'll give us more monthly influence, 4.2, which is not bad. And we'll get Control Nation, Crackdown, and Purge. Hold on, what's his stats? So-so in the investigation. We need the persuasion. A Chilean professor. Military scientist. Ooh. Increases the chance. Wait a minute. Oh my gosh. Teach. Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay, but 120? Yeah, that makes sense. She's really good. Control Nation, turn counselor. Yeah, but she's not really good at trying to... that's a hard one. Why are they all Chinese? There's so many of them that are Chinese. And government? Chinese government. Purge. Crackdown. Control Nation. See, this guy's not bad either, actually. He might actually, you know, probably save up and get him. Okay, so first things first, let's look at our guys. Okay, so 0 persuasion on the operative. I absolutely did not remember what an operative does, so I completely hoed us on start. But I'm not going to restart, because that's just part of the game. Conspiracy theorist? Same. Just kidding. I'm not actually a conspiracy theorist. I understand the people that are, but for me, nah. Joanne Gibbs from fucking the United States of fucking America, of course. God bless America. Okay. What do we got going on here? Damn, bitch. Okay, not great. Not great, not terrible. Persuasion, investigation, espionage, purge. See, purge, big one. Crackdown, big one. So we got that. So we definitely need someone who can do some good stuff for us. Alright, first things first. We want to gain a foothold inside of the European... Oh my gosh, European Union, they don't have anything here? Shit, yeah. I'll have her go investigate the aliens. Just, you know what? We'll just go do that.
Ready to go.
See if we can gain us a spot somewhere in Europe right off the rip. It's ideally what we want to do here. So, in this game, it works really well if you can take locations next to other locations, right? So, like, I want France because France has a really easy mission to become the European Union, to stop being France, to unite to other places, right? And so, starting as, you know, like, hey, I need to find a place to start with. Well, if I get a country that's bordering France, like Italy, Switzerland, or in this case, a much higher likelihood, 89% of likelihood, to gain a section of Belgium, Luxembourg. That gives me more ability to get a hold of France later, right? So we're definitely going to do that. We're going to confirm our assignments, and we'll let it run. And of course, we're going to have our pop-ups here soon. One humanity, it's us against the alien scum. God bless. 100%. So our management team, what do we need? So this one, it's either going to be, I think honestly probably this one, because we need as much influence as we can possibly get. We need to just bump that up a little bit. Okay, great.
There's no evidence of a hoax, Colonel. The world suddenly
Alright,
seems
it's a
very
true
dangerous.
alien crash site. Great. Okay, we can do some more research.
Significant support.
Sweet. Alright, we're going to redo that. We're going to continue after Belgium, because we can get a hold of it, so we should. So, in the sake of wanting more influence, we're going to take the information hit, but we get the public opinion boost.
Every circumstance is an opportunity.
Okay, in the initiative. These guys are pretty much...
And seize it.
Alright, please stop talking about it. So the initiative is like... I'll tell you here in a moment. Alright, so long story short, the initiative is pretty much the Illuminati, or really and truly Epstein's Island. You know, they're the secret dudes behind everything that, you know, sell children and shit like that. Terrible folk. So that's them. Sorry, I gotta turn this down. It's just loud as hell.
Prepping. Mission in progress.
There we go. Sorry about that, guys. But yeah, so they're like Epstein's Island. Not great guys. But they tend to be like... It's gonna sound terrible. They tend to be tolerable because they're not really trying to do anything but subtly screw you over. They want to take over the world slowly, but not like by beating your head in. Project Exodus. Cool guys. Pretty much what they're about is trying to leave. They want to leave Earth. They want to go elsewhere. Alright, what can we do here? We probably don't want to start automatically on a purge. But we can't take places either. God, dude. This is so not good. Let me investigate. Let's, yeah, let's start calming France down. Because I can't do anything with her anyway without being super aggressive. Okay, what places could I take? Blah, blah, blah. Switzerland, Colombia, Pakistan, South Korea. Ooh, South Korea. Oh, right. Now we're only here in Europe. Where do I have coup d'etat at? I don't care. We're just gonna pacify France. Make it a little easier for us. And we need to go get another counselor. Cannot go without one. Alright. Do we have any new ones? Okay, we have enough for the next lady. She's got control nation, turn counselor. Oh. She would give some early science bonuses. Oh, dude, increase chance for new research projects by 10%. That is so good. It's awesome. Because there's some very rare projects that are just utterly amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing to get. The late term greed is making me think I want her. She gives 15 research that we don't have. And she boosts a bunch of other things. We would be able to. She's got. Dude. She has good stats. She's got good investigation, good espionage. So that's for like taking places if I'm able to get her the right organizations to help her do stuff like that. Which should be good at controlling nations. Like right now, yes, she would. She'd be able to help out with that pretty quick. And then I could turn her into pretty much like what you do is you put them on advised missions, and then they just boost the stats of a singular country. It should be amazing for that. I don't know if I'll get a second chance at having her. But I have enough that I could buy these 2 counselor spots at the same time. If there's good enough stuff for that. Let's look at this guy again. See, that's a hard one. I just gotta make a decision though. Yield executive. Ethical opinion leader. Nah, you know what? Screw it. We're gonna roll the dice. I like rolling the dice. We're gonna go for her. Hell yeah. Because that's how we ball. Let's get a hold of. Yeah. Let's do that. Yeah, sure. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, I don't mind a trade with you for that. That's not bad at all, dude. Alright, so. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, fuck getting an army. Atom bombs. Damn straight. Oh, let's pause. We're gonna design a priority template, which is just starting. Just gonna call it starting. Because we'll change it as we need it. Most of these governments will need to do boost mission control, funds-based program. Don't care. Don't need it, don't need it, don't need it. Space defenses, build, exit, fight it. That's for quite a while from now. Ideally, we're gonna need a lot of welfare and a lot of knowledge. Now, I know a lot of you guys would be like, ugh, welfare, same. But in the terms of actually stabilizing and building up a country's GDP per capita, it is utterly important in this game, because what you want to do is you want to raise pretty much the standard of living, so that way science and knowledge kind of are really boosted, because you need that in order to deal with the alien menace. And that's what we're going to do here. I'll just apply that globally. Sweet. And then now we're going to go. Okay, so we don't have enough initiative for the next person. We might have, from our cash reserves here, we might have some. What's this? No, I don't care. No, I don't care. Okay, good to go. Alright, assignment wise. Ah, damn, dude, she's really not all that good. Kind of really hoses us, but, right, you know. What can you do? Where could we get her to work at? Paraguay, don't shit. Purge. Seems like from what I'm reading here, gonna do pretty well where we're at. Thinking. Stabilize. This puts us behind by only having 2 people work at getting countries, but c'est la vie. Great. Make France good again. Safe again. Nice. Okay, continue. Sweet. Alright, we control Luxembourg. That is... Oh, don't forget it's spoils. It's fantastic. Let's make that 4% of the budget here real quick. No, we don't need all that. We don't even have a military. I don't care. Boost that up a little bit. Hell yeah. Okay. Good to go. Let's grab Luxembourg. Not Luxembourg, Jesus, sorry. $16%. Okay, so next thing's next. So we have Belgium. Do we have enough ability to gain a control point here? 8%. Okay, so we're gonna want to target, let's say, Spain. Part of me wants to go for the Netherlands though too. No, let's just do a public. Start building up our base support because I need France. Oh, I can't afford to spend that money. Nope. Okay, 30. Let's see if we can get. If there's another decent counselor that we can get right now. Oh, still only the rebel. No, Kingpin. Hold on. What does this guy do? Huisheng. Huisheng the Kingpin. Okay, Purge. Okay, he's got Purge as well. 5. Does this guy have Purge? No, not that one. Sorry. Yeah, he's got Purge too. Ah, but he doesn't have Taking the Country. His Kingpin does. Control Nation and Purge. Assassination, Sabotage, Steal Project. Dang, dude. That's a bad mofo. Criminal, nice. Sociopath. Crew. Suspicious. He's gonna have a low loyalty, but if I get him, he's got hostile takeover. He's got good command, or at least something of a command skill. Steal projects could. I mean, he offers a lot of different things. Let's go with the Kingpin, so criminal is actually better than it used to be. Early on, criminal was only so-so. Nowadays, it's really nice actually because you can get criminal and get access to some really cool, like, illegal organizations. And it's pretty bitchin'. So we're gonna get him too. That way we got our, squad filled out more or less. Now, this is what we're doing. We'll continue this. As soon as this is done, we're going to start up one of these. So these are your global research techs. Everybody researches these 3 here as a group. We're not alone. Skywatch and Mission Space. If you have the most like this, or this, you will then be able to pick the next tech. And it's incredibly important to get hold of one of those like tech options, so then that way you can control the flow of where technology goes for whatever it is that you need it to be.
I'm here.
No problem. Thanks for coming on board, bud. Nice to have you. Let's get you to work. We're not going to contest them there. Sweden. Probably not a bad idea, because if I get Sweden, I can take Finland and... Oh, wait, hold on, Denmark? Denmark might be easier. Iceland? See, Iceland's nice. So, So this is something really unique inside of the game, right? So when you hover over a control point, you'll see how much it costs, and this one is 1.69. So two of these, each point is 1.69, 1.69. So that's like 3.2, 3.3. But you get 13 research out of that, versus a control point in France is 16 per. So 16 times 4 here is 64, and for 64 control points you get 134, which is roughly like 2.1 science per control point. But here you're spending 3 control points but getting 13. And that's the math behind choosing a micronation. Here's an even better example. So, I mean, we remember France, right? France, you're running, like I said, 64 control points total for France. For the 134, roughly 2 point something. Go to a miniature place like Cabo Verde. 12 science for 1.3. So that's a 1 control point for 12 ratio. It is crazy awesome. And I'm also going to take that, because that will give us a ton. Like, taking all the micronations will give us an incredible amount of science that will absolutely vault us ahead of everyone. And that's something we want. We absolutely want to get vaulted ahead.
The people will come to our side.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, I'll just do that again. I don't even know what the hell he just said. Alien ship detected. Great. Not fucking great.
There are people in place.
Oh, good.
Mission aborted.
Okay, so we got our 25 research. Next thing's next. We're gonna do alien signatures. And we're going to contest for... I don't contest for carbon manipulation. So we're gonna want that. Oh, of course they take it, you motherfuckers. Does the AI know? Am I tripping? Do they know to do that now?
Where to?
Dude, how bad is your... Lady, God bless America, you feel freaking useless. A 1% for a coup d'etat? Can I just get rid of her now? Oh, I could totally get rid of her. Do we have someone to replace her? Fuck. No, we don't. Not yet. Okay. Just gonna keep taking L's for now. It is what it is. Whatever. Stabilize France. You. Can we control anything in France yet? Not Afghanistan.
Standing by.
What? When the fuck did they get all of France? And the fucking UK? Fuck, I'm getting hoed. Well, this is gonna be a hard playthrough. God dang it. This is gonna be a hard damn playthrough. Okay.
We must protect the people.
What's the up?
Well, yeah. Taking Micronesia real quick.
Bring this nation to our side.
Your orders?
Oh shit. Albania. Let's just get Montenegro. Pick that up.
I'm on board.
We must not only defend
Resistance.
lives from the aliens.
Alright.
We must ensure those lives we believe we
Oh, in the academy. Told you guys about them earlier.
sisters.
The resistance is pretty cool. They want to fight the aliens too, but like in a friendly with the rest of humanity way, and like kind of like the UN wants to defend the world versus like a hyper humanist faction popping up, like, well, humanity first to fight the aliens. I mean, you guys kind of will pick up on that. Factions chief advisors, economics. Nah, screw that shit. Now we're definitely gonna need some boost. I got a feeling that we're gonna have a hard time with boost.
We're winning their hearts and minds.
1%. Okay,
Our supporters are in place.
great.
We've gained
Great.
significant support.
Okay.
Acknowledged.
Dude, you don't even have a defend assets tab? Damn it, you were awful. Damn. Jeez. Oh, okay, we got new guys. Raj. Judge. Inscrutable. Connected. Government. Okay, cool. But of course in China. We have someone that's not Chinese? Or American. German. Ooh, that would actually be good. An executive? What can he do? Control nation, control space asset, crackdown, purge. Okay, great. I need him. Okay, we need 60. We'll get that this next turn. I need this lady to do one more mission. Increase unrest now. Oh, fuck you. Okay. That's awful. Oh, hell no. I will kill the servants before I ever let that shit happen. I do not fucking think so, dog. This bitch is useless. You are not taking this place too, dude.
Ready. Establishing control.
Acknowledged.
Where do you need me?
We're just gonna bombard that place to see if we can take it. Israel's already taken. Lebanon. Alright, let's go for the Maldives real quick. I don't even need it. God, dude. This is gonna be a really hard playthrough if I have to play as the periphery of Europe instead of main Europe. No. Yeah. Wait. Oh, that was retarded. I needed that.
Our people in place.
Why would I fucking do that?
Take control.
Okay. Failed, failed, failed. Oh my gosh. That's it. That's fine. You know what? I can't take France or Spain now. I will exile myself to the most nationalistic area in Europe who will support me. Fine. You know what? France and Spain, you're filled with immigrants and you're gay anyway. You know where I'll go? I'll go to where they'll love me. Where they'll love the banner of the red hand and the xenophobic dialogue, xenophobic expertise I bring to the Balkans it is.
Ready for my mission.
Okay, I'm getting rid of you now. Do we have enough? Oh my gosh. I bowled myself. That 20 is exactly what I needed. Dumb. Oh well. You win some, you lose some. Just have her survey France or some shit.
On
I do not care anymore.
Standing by.
At your service.
Okay, Bulgaria. Actually, probably Slovakia. Croatia. Bosnia Herzegovina. Stay here.
Our people in place.
At your
Just take here,
Acknowledged.
and I'm gonna go for another micro country, probably Sicilian at least. No, where's this? Comoros.
Bringing them to our side.
Initiating recon.
See what our science is compared to everyone. Oh, no, not that tab. Whoops. Okay, alien signatures, great.
Colonel, our reports indicate we should prepare for the worst.
Great. The aliens are abducting people, probing their buttholes. It's not my favorite thing, but it is the other thing. Let's get some more ops. So when we go to the intel, we can look at the resources tab of everyone to see how we compare. Yeah, we're woefully behind the initiative in science. That's for sure. But hey, we're competing with everyone else that I can see. So we're gonna keep doing that. We're gonna really push to get a hold of. So if this is like West Central Europe, we're gonna just take the Balkans and East Europe. We're just gonna go for the standard Balkan xenophobe playthrough. Not on this game, but just in general.
Presence is growing.
Damn straight.
We were unable to establish.
So, no, you're gonna do that again.
We were unable to establish control.
You're gonna do that again. Okay, so America's not being touched right now. Oh, UFO in China. Oh my gosh. Well, that happens. Okay, China, Japan's not being controlled? Interesting. Anyone starting in India yet? Nope. Iran? Nope. Saudi Arabia? Can be pretty good, but no.
I'm here.
Okay. I'm going to get rid of you now. No. One more turn. One more turn. Then I can go get my German. You can go investigate Chongqing.
Investigating alien site.
Acknowledged.
Your orders. We'll
Yeah.
be running
Get
this
the other part of
place in no
Croatia.
time.
We're gonna need it.
Here's what we found.
Okay.
We've got our people in place.
Okay, we run Croatia, great.
Taking over.
Got the Comoros, and we got Slovenia. You're gonna repeat that. You're gonna take Slovenia. We're gonna try to see if we can get a hold of Italy before the before the initiative due.
The dreamer in me wants to believe it would bring a golden age of advancement and prosperity for all mankind. But I'm a realist. I know better. Any race advanced
Oh.
us likely
Okay. Next thing's next.
Your orders?
Getting rid of you. Oh my dear. I do not need your ass. Suck to be the Borgia region. Still check to make sure. Sweet. Goodbye. Oh, sweet. Let's do this. Alright, so we got the German with us. It's good. Can we get a hold of 5%? It's like a fat gamble. I mean, we could go for Czechia. If we get Czechia, we could start, you know, closing in on Germany. Wouldn't be the worst. The Netherlands. Let's see. 1057 versus 27, 4, 5. Wait. Poland? We'll go Czechia. You know, my wife's Czech.
I'm here.
That is a pretty awesome thing. I like the Czechs. I can respect them quite a bit. Let's see what other microstates can we get a hold of. Yeah, I'll take this one too.
Our only hope
Is to understand
Protectorate,
what
yep.
the aliens want with us and determine how to satisfy them without losing our.
There's a very polite way of phrasing I'm going to get down and below the aliens in order for them to not kill me. That's all the protectorate is how can we satisfy those aliens without getting killed. Clandestine cells. We need clandestine cells because it gives us another additional operator. That is the most important thing. Period. Oh, we need that finished ASAP. Actually, because I can't get a hold of one of these right now. I don't have enough research. I'm just going to dump everything. Sweet.
Our supporters
Sweet.
are in place.
Oh,
Taking over.
sweet. Sweet. We are cooking. Oh my gosh. That's right, baby. You're so cooking. 251 research. Well, we're going to need more. We've got to get a hold of what we can. How long have I been streaming? I gotta double check that real quick. No, 51? Okay. Great. No problem. Let's see. It's 23:42. Oh, please don't terminate. Sorry about this, guys. Seem to be having a little bit of a technical difficulty here. So I guess I'll take this time while my computer's unfucking itself to kind of talk to you guys about what we're going on here. Now let's cancel that. Let's just wait a little bit more. Oh, are you coming back online? Crashing. Okay, so this might be a good time to just sit and kind of talk to you guys about, because we're getting towards the end of the stream. It worked out. Let me turn down some of these settings. Maybe it's just running a little too hard. Graphics. Surely low quality can't be that bad. Well, anyway, so we are. So what we're trying to do, like I said again, is we're taking over the Balkans because I thought I was gonna be able to get a hold of France and Spain, and that just absolutely that turned out to be incorrect, just straight incorrect. That's not how that worked out. Okay, which one of you has the best likelihood of getting a hold of Italy for me? 10%, 10%, 10, 13, and
Ready for orders.
13. God bless America. Not great chances.
I will tell our story.
Ready.
Ready. Albania, Kosovo. How does Kosovo have 2 instead of 1? That's actually crazy. We need Greece. Going to need it in here. Moldova. Yeah, you can finish there off.
Standing by for orders.
Let's get Slovakia as well. And you. Do we want Sweden? Iceland? No, we're gonna want Germany. Let's get Denmark.
We'll be running this
Yeah, let's start
place in
Denmark.
no time.
You know what? Maybe we'll go for Germany instead. Because it's still
Sentiment is
available.
increasingly with us.
60%. We'll do Italy. We'll aim for Italy, and we'll aim for Germany. And then hopefully we'll be able to get France eventually.
In place.
Maybe.
We've got
Good, good, good.
Significant support.
Sweet. Okay. We're getting somewhere. Energy lab. Good for later, not for, like, right now. I don't really care too much for that. Okay. Alright, so, ooh, boost. 0.5 boost. Automatically good. Awesome. We'll give, yeah, sure, whatever. We'll give the Kingpin this. We need the boost really bad. I'm gonna drop our cash money on that. And the reason why we want boost is boost. Oh man, boost is going to be the thing that gets us from Earth to space. Specifically, where we really want to go in space, which is we need resources from space. I know the typical jump is to go Moon and then Mars. We're going to go a little bit more extreme than that, but that's for the later campaigns or episodes. That won't be for quite a bit right now. Ideally, what we want to do is we want to jump from the Moon to Ceres, the asteroid, the largest asteroid in the asteroid belt, because it is pumped full of water. And water is, my God, really important in space. Fuel, fuel for what? For people, for fuel, for starships, for everything. It is the greatest damn thing that you can get up there. Well, besides fissile material. Okay. Alright, so let's check in real quick to see how long. So we've got growing science, which is really good. Well, once this thing clicks. Guess we're having a little bit of technical difficulties here while streaming. I'll work on that for the next stream, so that way it's a little bit smoother. February 2023, December 2023. Hell yeah. Okay. We're making progress. That's all we could ever ask for. Where do I need you, honey? I can think of places. Good places. Let's get 21 for 33. Ah, dude, that's expensive. Oh, wait. No, not yet.
Putting our people in place.
Try for there. Alright, let's try this again.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
Sweet.
We've got our people in place.
We've gained significant support.
Okay, repeat that.
We're taking over.
Let's go. Okay, on the 68% chance, that's pretty good. I wasn't sure if it was going to roll that. Apply globally again. Who's trying to... Butt out. Butt out. Fuck you. You are not taking this place, dog. Hell no.
Ready for orders.
About to get your ass fist fought. I'm gonna tell you that for certain. Okay, what's next that we need? Probably Kosovo, because Kosovo, since it borders these two places, it's not bad. We could probably get Albania. Yeah, let's do Albania. Long live Albania.
Nation to our side.
Based? Based? Based on Red Pill? Long live Albania? Oh, shoot. Oh, pause. So, we also need to go upgrade our guys real quick. Alright, we'll start with the executive. So, we want to augment. Because he has... Well, he doesn't have enough EXP. My celebrity does. So usually it's admin, because admin allows the amount of, like, total bonuses that you can get. So we'll give him 1 in admin, and then we're going to give him 1 in persuasion, because we need him to be able to keep sweet talking these folk. That's always really good. Educator, what's this? Government from Chile? Nah, it's not going to be great for us. Educator, streetwise, senior military science. See, if we do senior military scientist, we can get a little bit more research, and then plus 25% military science research without ever having to invest into something like that. It's just because she exists, which is really strong, but, I mean, her admin is 0, and so I'm kind of more inclined to just boost her admin by 2. Especially because I don't really need the science like that. I need her to have... Yeah, we're going to do a touch more persuasion and a touch of admin. Okay. Alright, Mr. Kingpin. Mr. Kingpin has 5 admin. He's absolutely rocking that. Let's look at what he can do here. Monthly incomes. He's got some awesome traits, man. He's got some really good traits. Kind of just need him to be better at... Probably... Oh. Probably just in general need him just to be better, like... He should be able to help me take places from other people. Okay. So we upgraded our counselors. We're gonna continue a little bit more. Change by 12%. God bless. Okay, well we got something going for us.
Our presence is growing.
Okay, we got Denmark.
Our presence is growing.
Our presence is growing.
We might be able to get a hold of Germany pretty quick. I don't mind necessarily sharing Italy either. Not my favorite thing I want to do, but 62%.
Taking control.
Please, 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 please.
At your service.
Now, home dog, you can just continue on Albania. Just take the rest of Albania.
Establishing our presence.
Alright.
At your service.
And 50-50 shot. Where are we at here? Oh, not bad. 50-50 shot. 38%. Poland. Oh. Hungary. No, we're gonna concentrate. We're gonna go for Italy.
Bring
Yeah.
them on board.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's go for it. Oh wait, what the hell is this? Talented unlocked candidates from Ooh. What was this? This is new. Oh, I've never seen this. See, I haven't actually played since they full released the game. I had always played in like the betas of the game, or like the alpha of the game, before it ever full released.
Failed to take control.
Oh wow. Okay.
We
You try
still
the
lack support.
F.
We were unable to
F.
control.
That's a bummer. Oh my god. Of course they're fucking rolling there. Bastards. Alright, I gotta sit up for this. We gotta try to angle in on Italy maybe a little bit harder. Who's got the best likelihood? These two.
Bringing them to our side.
Where do you need me? We'll be running
Instead of 55 in Italy, let's... You know what? Why not? Just one turn, we'll gamble.
They are here to cleanse our
Servants.
world.
These...
The aliens are our saviors. All who oppose them are enemies of the future.
Disaster. That's what they are. The servants are alien, loving, heretical scum. They are literally the worst of the absolute worst in this game. They would sell out humanity. No, they wouldn't even sell humanity. They beg the aliens to please come and abduct us.
Significant support.
It is the worst thing.
Mission cancelled.
Son of a
mission
bitch.
abort.
And of course the servants will take Germany. I'm willing to fight them. I'm not willing to fight these other guys. Okay, more organizations popped up. Great. What we got going on? Okay, that's actually good. Not bad, but can't really afford to aim for all that right now.
I'm here.
Ready for orders.
Ready for my mission.
0% freaking chance. classic, dude. Rough. Got a high likelihood of taking that them Italian spots now, don't we? But I don't want to fight these guys. Alright, to the Balkans it is, I guess. You know, I was originally joking when I said all this. Guess I really wasn't. The frick... Oh. Protectorate has Russia and all of their nuclear arsenal. That's... How do these guys... How does Epstein's Island have all this stuff? How is Epstein's Island ruling Japan? Spain? Frickin' France? The UK? It's just like real life. God bless. Damn. What about India? Okay. China? Please tell me no China. Okay. Don't tell me America's. I was a little worried. There.
Ready for my mission.
Okay, well, I don't really want to fight all these guys. Why? You know what? We're just going to, you know what we're going to do? They have a core economic region. Core economic region is great for a very particular thing that you can do in this game. We're going to go try to get a hold of Ireland. Let's go try to boost our...
We'll make our appeal.
Let's go boost our publicity there. Bosnia, Herzegovina.
Where to?
Bulgaria.
Establish your
And
Standing by.
0. Crackdown 0. Oh, wow. Just no way of doing it. Serbia. Kosovo. Let's go for Northern Macedon right now. Is that Cyprus? Palestine. Let's go for Greece.
Establishing our presence.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna just try to expand a little further in the Balkans, see if that works out.
Increasingly with us.
Great. You know, what we'll do is we'll take Ireland and we'll make it
Our supporters are in
like a money area. I know that sounds kind of funny, but I'll show you what you mean if I get it.
We're taking over.
Oh, nice. We did get a piece of Greece. That's what I'm talking about, dude. Hell yeah. Who's Turkey? Oh my gosh. Of course.
Ready for orders.
Okay. Once again, just run it back.
Taking control.
Same shit, same shit.
ready to go.
Bosnia, Herzegovina.
Putting our people in place.
Okay. Just trying to take it.
There are two types of people in this world.
Got it. Ooh, clandestine cells. Finished. Okay, okay. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. 5 counselors. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, we definitely need this. At first I was like, I don't know if I want this, but I need this. Because we're going to focus on absolutely beating the shit out of our enemies. We need to get a hold of that. Like, pretty badly. If I'm... Hold on. Can I swing this 1 month from now? 1 month, 2 months? No, I can get this later. That's fine. I need to advance. I need to beat them out on advanced electromagnetism. I've got to be able to output their research. I have to get a hold of these spots. Can I even do that? 405 research versus 447. Yeah, I probably could. Yeah, I could maybe do that.
Got our people in place.
Okay.
Significant
Okay.
support.
Reese.
Still lack support.
Rinse, repeat. Ireland?
Our presence is growing.
Wait, didn't I just get one in Ireland? outposts. Yeah. Okay, game, come on. The new normal. Sweet. Alright, game. Lag. My bad, I didn't see the lag coming on this game, y'all. I should be able to clear this up pretty quick. Alright. Clear that out. Off. Max out spoils. I don't give a shit about using Ireland for anything except money. Because I need money. Turns out. So this, that's a no-go.
We'll be running this place in no time.
Ready to go.
Why are you not good at purging? My brother in Christ. Are you fucking useless? Why do I have you? 54 fucking percent. My brother in Christ. You're gonna make me cry. I need some. Hold on a second.
Ready to go. Where to?
You know,
Standing by.
Standing by.
I need.
What's the op?
Damn. Okay. Yes, just go control Serbia. Wait. Oh my gosh, I forgot about the last counselor. Okay. Great. Canada. Oh, Norway. Kingpin. Pause. What, who's this from? Oh, Uganda. You little lady. So we got Purge. Purge is actually. Wait, hold on. Pause. Jesper Hofseth. Purge, sabotage, assassinate, steal, espionage, 9 espionage. Hold on. Pause. Control nation, defend interests. Actually, hold on. So this is just for and he's wealthy, untouchable, an addict. Oh well, I don't care. That's not. It's not the worst. He's just on drugs. 9 espionage. Oh, that's pretty good. That's kind of what I needed. And he's from. It's either that or I need. Because the thing is, I need the espionage. I need someone who can purge, right? And. By God, he's got 9 points already. He beats out everybody else I can think of in that category. So I'm going to take him on the cheap for now. We're going to see what we can do in this next. You know what? I know what I need now. I need to decrease unrest. I shit you not. I definitely didn't get it. Okay, that's needed. So needed. $400. I don't have $450. Slovenia? Who's coming after me in Slovenia? Suka. More orgs.
We've gained significant support.
We still lack support.
Mission is a no-go. We still lack support.
Car. Okay. Okay. Alright, Mr. Hoffman. My friendly little Norwegian. You, sir, have a job to do. I need you to go take some shit for me. I'm not gonna work against them. Tempting. But no. Yes, I know. Thank you. Probably try to get a hold of Greece in full. Spend the few points. Just get her on Kosovo. Get your ass on the Macedon. And put your ass on setup, yeah. Platform. Yeah, the platform. See, I have enough boost to get a platform into Earth orbit. And I'll show you guys a map here real quick before I end it too. So you got Vector 3 moving into that. If you follow the trace line, bam, that's when Earth's gonna get hit by that one. What do we got in orbit? Those are the orbits. So it's in. They put up a station? For what fucking reason? Sorry. You can check out what's in orbit. So earlier, you guys probably remember that there was 2 alien ships that came to Earth. Well, they came to Earth, they dropped off a bunch of pretty much butthole checking alien observers. And now we've got another round of butthole checkers coming. So, it is what it is. They are a little frustrating to deal with. We're going to zoom back in on Earth, because right now, it's only 2023. Our priority is trying to gain a better foothold on the planet Earth. We are concerned with being able to leave, but that's not the most important thing right now. The most important thing is kind of solidifying. Nice. Let's. Okay. Sweet. That absolutely rocks. Spoils is awesome. We're gonna destroy the government of Ireland in order to get money out of them. That's literally all we're doing with Ireland. Just don't need to give a shit. We're just taking everything we can get a hold of, and we're bouncing. I know. Just like, wow, what a dick move. Hey, you know, you win some, you lose some. You know, we're gonna go get a whole Sweden too, or that's the reason to do that. Okay, we're at 482.
With each passing day, humanity shatters the boundaries of
Oh, I didn't even check we won.
to move mountains at the touch of a button.
Let's go. Oh my gosh. We're so, oh dude, we're so back. Orbital shipbuilding, I don't need that right now. Sorry, I really thought about it. Photonic computing. Okay, so here's the thing. Counterinsurgency operations, psyops, predictive logic systems, cadre development, wet navy modernization. Okay, so there's a few different paths that we can go down, chat. Probably the main one would be something like pursuing. How do I phrase this? We would want to. We could do a couple different things here in research. We could go after early game reactor or ship technologies. We could go after early game space industrialization and economic activities, or we could focus in a little bit more on getting the technologies we need for political centrifuge, which, especially with the kind of position we're in, so research wise, Let me look. Let's go to Intel, for instance. Okay, 523, 545, 527, 397, 396, 467. So I'm number 3 in terms of research. And so I'm number 3 in terms of research. I'm probably going to hit my cap soon. And it should put me close to being... No, sorry, number 4 in terms of research. So I'm middle of the pack. I'm middle of the pack when it comes to research. I don't control an army. I don't have the UK. I don't have France. I don't have the United States of America. I don't have anything like that. I don't have armies. I don't have nuclear weapons. And I'm probably not going to get them right now. I would have to literally get a hold of France to get that. I don't have shit like that. So, and even if I did, my armies are booty cheeks. Actual booty cheeks. I don't have what I need to be able to fight a terrestrial war. So I'm very tempted right now, actually, to go down a path of technology that improves my political power, because right now I'm kind of really, I think I'm really kind of stuck towards that. That's not bad. It just is what it is. Bootstrap space programs is actually probably pretty good. Independence movements, we don't want independence, we want people to conjoin. Okay, so this is the gigantic tech tree. I'm gonna do a full tech tree search real quick here. So what we want, we're gonna want unity movements over time. And for that, we're gonna need, yeah, corridor diplomacy. Corridor diplomacy, yeah. Improving relations reduced by 20% following diplomatic events. Corridor diplomacy is so good. It's kind of unreal. And so normally it says 91% right there. It's usually like that. But because of our professor, I think she should boost up that stat to where we're guaranteed to get it. And it's really awesome. Now, African confederations, Caribbean community, it's not really important to us. Restored Warsaw Pact. That one's not really important to us because, I mean, I consider the Russians as Europeans, but I know a lot of people don't necessarily do that. And for the sake of this playthrough, we're not going to consider Russia European. Otherwise, I would have went for it immediately. What I do care about is corridor diplomacy, because that's going to help us in decreasing the diplomatic times we need to combine Europe. So, yeah, we're going to select, let's see, either that one, rival markets, bootstrap. See, bootstrap space fight program is awesome. It gets you a lot of boost quicker, which we'll definitely need. National oversight reach. Create nations. No, this is probably the better one. Rival domestic politics. Probably that, yeah. Alright. Oh shit. Sorry about that. Ooh. They don't want Poland? Oh, great. See? Booty hole abduction. It's in China, too. Bet that person likes it. I'd bet you.
Presence is growing.
I bet you.
We've gained significant support.
Oh,
We've got our people in place.
okay. Time to stop.
We've got our people in place.
Uh-oh. Shit. They're gonna surpass us? I can't do anything about it. God damn it. Oh well. I don't care about funding. I just care about stripping Ireland clean of all its money. Alright, what time is it? Yep, 12:16. So this is probably a good place to end it here. I'm gonna save this. Let's save this as Banner of the Red Hand 1. Okay, so I think that's a good place to wrap it up. I mean, so generally speaking, the Banner of the Red Hand has extended its influence pretty well. I mean, we're at 537, so we're at a competitive level. Not the best. Not the worst, though, either. We're at a competitive level of research, and we have more or less successfully have successful control, other than over Romania and Hungary, it seems, as I'm looking at the map, of the Balkans, which is, well, isn't quite what I wanted, but it's what I got. I mean, as you guys know, originally I was really aiming to get a hold of Central Europe, to get a hold of France, Spain, Germany, Central Western Europe. That didn't work out. So plan B, right? We're going to go to the home of nationalism itself, the Balkans. And we're going to do that. We're going to try to really... I think probably one of the big things I'm going to need to do is try to get an organization in the next chapters, that is, to improve security and stability inside of all those countries, and then eventually slowly figure out a way to incorporate them. Now, I don't know if I can even incorporate them without getting a hold of the European Union. So, I may have to... break my ties with the initiative and fight a war with them. Political war, that is, not a physical ground war. For Europe. But, I mean, we'll see how it plays out. Because right now, we're okay with just the large collection of Eastern European states. It's not pretty, but it'll work. And you know what? It's a practical thing. That's kind of the motto of Southeastern Europe. And that's okay. I'm good with that. It's something that we can work with. Technology-wise, we've now gotten control of one. But it seems like the resistance is going to pass us up, probably. So that kind of blows, but, you know, is what it is. I'll get back a hold of it at some point. I think probably the most important thing is that we've kind of solidified our base of power, and we're really working to get a better advantage. We've got... our money's getting better. Our boost isn't so bad. Next is to probably continue solidifying the base of power. Part of me wants to start looking at the stars, but we really don't have the resources that we need in order to do that yet. But, you know, hey, that's for the next time I sit down and stream, which should be probably tomorrow night. Thank you guys for joining and for enjoying episode 1. Take care. Have a good night.